Hello, very fine person. It's Enyo Dinta again, and this is Vain Intercourse. And you know what we do on Vain Intercourse? We take nothing to heart, we just learn and we keep moving. Okay. And for the students I teach and for everyone who comes across my videos, I do not like censoring names of body parts or censoring the action word text, but social media has been flagging a lot of my videos lately because of the word, so I think it's now offensive to say the word sex on social media, and I don't know why that is. So for the purpose of this video, I think I'll be using intercourse and hope that intercourse is still um accepted and it wouldn't like get flagged. And when they flag intercourse, we choose another thing. All right, but we're here. Okay, so today I want to ask actually, because someone asked, how is the intercourse so good but the relationship is shitty? Or how is it that the only way you can really connect with someone is just around the physical terrain, so nothing beyond that? It doesn't work. Why? Now, last 2 weeks at work, I said something that my colleague took rather personally. All right. We are having a conversation. I know this is not like directly connected, but I'm just trying to make a point where I said that, men are emotionally gay, but a lot of them are physically, heterosexual. And since he was a heterosexual man, he took an offense to it. And he said, I should never say a thing like that. Why would I say that? Men are emotionally gay. Am I trying to say that he's gay? I said, yeah, emotionally. That's what I'm saying. And this is coming from the point of the idea that, men are always loyal to their friends, male friends. Do you understand? They have this strong bro code. I can't do this to my friend, because they are emotionally connected to men because of how useful they feel men friendships are to them. And the truth is that if a lot of men can actually bend over or get bended or bend other people over, I think a lot of them would just like be gay. Like if they were physically attracted to their fellow men, there would be no reason for them to be with women. But the thing is that they like women because women have holes they can penetrate. All right, but their loyalty and every other thing belong to their fellow men. All right, that's why here a woman cannot come between me and my guys. Now that's different, but this is me bringing it home and saying that emotional connection is very different from sexual connection. This is why sex work thrives. All right, the sex worker knows that, okay, I am doing this to get the money. The person giving the money knows that I am doing this. Did I say that? I mean the intercourse worker. Sorry. I am doing this to get the money, and the person paying the money says, I am doing this to ease myself. Do you understand? So there's an understanding, there is a consensus, and they understand it. So I'm throwing the question back to you. Have you ever been with someone, that the intercourse is like mad, like great, but outside of that, you both can never relate? You couldn't. It means that like you couldn't have conversations and have a common ground. You couldn't get emotionally attached, and there was nothing else you guys could actually do outside of the intercourse. But because intercourse is so great, you're just like assuming that if this intercourse can be great, it means that we can actually like make something more out of this. But it doesn't work. Have you ever been there? Yeah, you should have been there. So this is me saying that, if you're already connected with someone emotionally, it's easier for the body to just agree and do something. But if you just agree with someone on the physical level, sometimes it's difficult. And like, I mean, if you've had an intercourse with someone and you still are not emotionally connected and you don't find yourself wanting to talk to them, or you still have disagreements about a lot of things and you just don't like them, I mean, there's no redemption for you. I think maybe you just end it there as being sneaky links, you understand, and go find your own person. And this is an actual thing because people inbox me and they just get to ask me, why can I not get to love this person? Why can I not just, get to be with them even though the intercourse is good? So I'm telling you for a fact that it happens, all right? So sometimes you can only agree with someone because your energy, your physical energy, and maybe your fantasies or fetishes, they actually like match, they match. So when you meet them, it's a match. You guys can actually like break the bed, pull off the ceiling, do a lot of stuff, and exhaust yourselves. But beyond that, nothing else can happen. You can't even have like a proper conversation. You can't plan for the future because their plans are different from yours. Their mode of communication is different from yours, and the only time you guys can communicate is like when you are having an intercourse, and then you're just like shouting that baby harder, let's go this, bend there, go there. That's the only communication you guys can have. And I'm telling you that it is a thing, and you don't beat yourself to it, and you don't have to force the other aspects of your lives to actually work out. So this is me telling you that if you have your partner and you guys, agree on the emotional level, like you love them, you want to see them, you want to do things to please them, you have, you can make plans together, and somehow you guys still find a common ground based on intercourse, like it's good, like you both can actually enjoy it, or more, you are blessed. I mean, next Thanksgiving, just like take goats to church, all right, or do something for the imam. God loves you. You don't know the blessing you have. Having everything in one place like that is an amazing blessing, and not so many people have it. And this is why we see people who are emotionally attracted to people, they are with the people they are emotionally attracted to, but when they have intercourse needs, they take their needs to somewhere else, to fuel and all of that. And at the far end, we realize that these things actually create problems. All right, it could create problem between the sneaky links, or create problem between whoever they're having the emotional connection with. You understand? Because all these things are actually supposed to be in one place. They are supposed to be in one place, but because the world is strange, and now people are not even like trying to work hard, they just feel like I am the way I am, and anyone who loves me should be the way I am, or take me the way I am. So with all these concepts flying, and people thinking they are holistic in themselves, and they do not need external help or external advice, or to change themselves, or twist themselves to fit into you know other people's spaces. People just want to have fun, and they don't really care. So because they don't care, it is why it is now a thing that you can be emotionally attracted to someone but not physically attracted to them, or be physically attracted to someone but not emotionally or mentally attracted to them. All right, so you get your emotional needs somewhere else, mental needs somewhere else, but when it comes to the physical needs, you just come right onto them. And I think if we all like maybe look inwardly, into our relationships at one time or the other, that could have been the case. We all have been there as adults, maybe not realized it or not, but look into it and tell me what you think. Like, do you think it's an actual problem, or like, do you think it's something people should worry about? All right. And if you think so, how do you think people should work on it? I know why we bring up these things is because, no one is an island of knowledge. All right. So everyone knows something. Just chip in what you know. Let's start from there. I am Enyo Dinta, and this is Vein Intakers, and you know how we do it on here. I hope to see you again next time. So you click the subscribe button, follow button, and like, and leave your comments. Bye bye. I'm signing out.